After water, coffee is the most popular drink worldwide, with over 400 billion cups being consumed each year. Coffee drinking plays a key role in many cultures around the world. Life moves pretty fast. If you don't stop and enjoy an amazing cup of coffee once in a while, you could miss it. Go to wherever it is that you make your coffee magic happen and set the scene with a clean counter and really good music.
Miss Folgers in your
Well, just dropped in to have a cup of coffee, friend.
And smell the coffee. Is your cup half full or empty?
Make sure you start with the best coffee you can get your hands on. The quality and freshness of your water is almost as important as your coffee. Ideally, you want to heat your water to 195 degrees. If you let it come off a rolling boil for about 30 seconds, it should be about that temperature. For today's coffee, we're going to brew with the AeroPress inverted method. Connect the two chambers with the hole on top. Then take your paper filter and wet it with a little bit of warm water. This will also help warm your vessel. 2 scoops of medium ground coffee should be about 15 to 18 grams if you don't have a scale. Slowly pour a little bit of water into the chamber and let the coffee do its initial bloom. After about 10 seconds, go ahead and add the remaining water up to about 23 grams, gently spinning the AeroPress to evenly distribute the water. Remember, don't get too hung up on measurements. You'll get it and find out what fits your taste preferences the most. Secure the cap on top and press out the remaining air. This is carbon dioxide that can make the coffee taste bitter. Invert the AeroPress on top of your chamber and apply even and firm pressure. Total brew time should be about 1 minute 30 seconds to 1 minute 45 seconds. And again, we'll change this based on what your flavor profile and favorite coffee tastes are. We'll go ahead and set the AeroPress chamber aside for now and swirl your coffee a little bit, let it cool down and aerate just a little. You want to make sure that you use only the best tonic water with natural quinine. That big plastic bottle with a yellow label, that's a non-starter, folks. Let's go ahead and prepare our ice and lime and we'll start assembling this drink. Ice cubes are fine, there's no problem with ice cubes, but they melt fast and they water down the drink. If you can get your hands on a really nice block of ice and chop it down to the size that you need for your glass, it'll minimize ice melt and it'll just make your drink that much nicer to hold in the hand or serve to a guest. Pour pour 6 ounces of cold tonic water over your ice. We're going to use a 1/4 piece of fresh cut lime. Squeeze the 1/4 piece over your ice and tonic water. And as a little extra touch, rim the top of your glass with the rest of the juice from that 1/4 lime. I like to take the remainder of the lime and remove the fruit from the skin, and then I set the skin of the lime aside and use it later for garnish. Slowly top the tonic water and ice with your coffee, and they'll integrate as the flavors melt together. To finish it off, lay your lime garnish across the top of the ice cube and serve immediately. This is just the base. I encourage you to play around with proportions and ingredients and different flavors and see what suits you the best. You can absolutely change this one up depending on the seasons or parties that may be happening. Have a lot of fun with it, but most of all, enjoy. And if you enjoyed this video, consider subscribing, hitting the thumbs up, and leaving me a comment down below. It's always great to hear from you in the comments. It means a lot to me if you subscribe, and it helps me a lot too. Remember, give peace a chance.